Hi everybody, welcome to J&S Farms. I'm going to be doing a video series for you on Miss Cassidy and her goats. Cassidy, what are their names?
Billy and Steve.
Alright, and we're just going to take you through the different stages of how she's going to be working with her goats from beginning until end. And Cassidy, how old are these goats?
They're 4 months old.
Okay, and what are you going to be doing with these goats?
I'm going to be showing them in the fair.
Okay, and what do you feed them right now?
I feed them hay and grain.
Alright, and what did you feed them when we first got them?
I fed them milk.
And how many times a day did you feed them?
Twice, except when they're newborn, I had to start feeding them 3 times a day.
Oh, okay. And what are you going to be showing us today?
I'm going to be showing you guys how do you move your goats and how you make them stand still.
Okay, and are they in training right now?
Yes.
And how long have you been training them?
For like 2 or 3 days now.
2 or 3 days, so they're pretty new at this, huh?
Yep.
All right. Okay, do you want to give us a demonstration?
Sure.
Okay, Caitlin, will you go grab Steve, please?
Okay, which one, Steve?
Grab Steve, Cassidy. Just a minute. Okay, now show us how you lead Billy. Okay.
First I put his tail up, and then I hold his head up, and then we keep on going until we get to a good stopping.
Okay, and then what do you do when you get stopped? What do you do with him?
I gotta make sure that his chin's up, but he doesn't really like doing that. He just wiggles around.
Okay.
So,
And so how much training do you think you'll have to do till he's ready?
probably like 5 weeks because he's really strong. He's really stubborn.
Really stubborn. Okay. And how many times a day do you work with him?
I work once a day. I will go outside again to see if they're actually ready to do stuff.
Uh-huh. Caitlin, can you hold on to your goat, please? Okay. Okay, and oh my goodness. So, is there anything else you want to tell us today?
I'm going to show you how you make them stop.
How you make them stop. You mean how they're supposed to stand for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Loose goat. All right. Caitlin,
You hold,
watch out, honey.
You make sure that their neck is up, and you put their chin like this. And hold their nose really lightly, so they don't nibble on your fingers.
Oh, okay. You're still having to train them to not nibble on your fingers, huh?
Yeah, and I gotta make sure that they actually put their neck still.
Put their neck still. Okay.
Because if I put something like this, then he'll just want to eat it.
Right.
Because if I put something on my hands, he'll keep his neck still, and he will not nibble on my fingers.
Okay. So, and when you're training them to stand for you, when you begin, do you train them how to hold their head up nicely, and then what's the next thing you have to do whenever you're training them?
I gotta make sure that their hair is nice and brushed, nice and cleaned, and I gotta make sure that.
That's for when you're showing them, right?
Yeah, and I gotta make sure I feed them. I have to at least feed them twice a day, otherwise we won't have enough food.
Right.
I feed them like half a scoop.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell us about your goats today?
Well, in the summer you have to wash them, otherwise they'll get so dirty you don't want to smell them.
Oh, okay. You don't want them to be stinky goats.
Yeah, you start with the legs, and then you work your way up. Make sure you start about 5 minutes on the legs so they can get used to it.
Well, I think 5 minutes is a little excessive.
Yeah,
But
like a minute or so.
oh,
A
okay.
minute and a half.
Yeah, that's a little bit more like it, huh?
Yeah, so he actually gets nice. But goats, they don't really like getting to this, so they don't really like getting washed. So you must tie them to something. Make sure you tie them good and make sure someone's holding them.
Right.
To make sure that they don't wiggle around when you do it. Otherwise, you hit the wrong spot.
Oh, okay. All right. So, is that it for today?
Yep.
Alrighty. We will see you guys back here in April, and we will show you the progress. Hopefully they will be leading and standing nicely, right, Cassidy?
Right.
Okay, and then we'll just take you through the next phase of their training, right?
Right.
Okay. Do you want to say bye?
Bye.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.